Hey everyone, welcome to a pitch on a Job-a-cular. It's an app which works as a Tinder for the HRs and job seekers. Hi everyone, I'm Rahul Aradhya, student at Manipal University, Jaipur, uh, and I'm studying in MBA over there. And you can reach out to me on a LinkedIn or on a WhatsApp. Okay, let's quickly go ahead with the content of this pitch that what world we will be discussing here, and hope you got it. So moving ahead, what is Job-a-cular? Job-a-cular is an app which meets the candidates or in job seekers on a platform where employers can reach out to them and get them onboarded for their processes like selection and recruitment. And it works just like a Tinder. You may ask, how come a silly work of dating app methodology can be implemented on a highly responsible task of selection and recruiting? Let me pitch it. Okay, before explaining the how this app will work and how this Tinder can be implemented on a employment related stuff, so let's understand it by using a real world scenarios. So just imagine this is a scenario in a point of view of an employer. So you are an employer and you are on a road trip or on a vacation to somewhere, leaving all your workspace setup and all, and you are somewhere at a remote. But you get a call from your manager that the one work which you have been delegated has to be completed now. That is selection and recruitment process. And the second scenario is about an applicant who is in a final year of his graduation and he is been jam packed with the projects and other things, assessments, assignments, everything and all, and he needs to be get a job there. So he will be not having a time to go out and applying the job and getting onto the interviews and reaching out to people. So what is the solution for both of these problems? That's our app Job-a-cular, where applicant can propagate his own profile and he can keep it ready for an employer to come and meet him, and employer can create his minimum requirements for the job and he can select them just like how we select the partners on a Tinder. Again, Tinder, just a minute. Okay. So this is how our application works. So job applicant will create his own account and he will add the maximum skills he is having, job experience if it is there or any like internships or something, and his highest qualification. And these things will be created as a keywords, a set of keywords of from a job applicant, and will be stored in our database. And likewise, employer create will also create a post or a job role and he will post it over there and he will add the minimum requirements over there which are minimum educational qualification, a minimum skill set and a mandatory skill set and other minimum requirements for the job role, and this will be stored as a constant variables or you can call it as a constant which can be compared with the secondary table, that is the values which were being created from a job applicant. So along with, so on our app the calculations will be happened from a backend using the algorithm which will be presenting in the coming slides, and thereafter the based on the preference what employer has given, if the job applicant matches the profile it will comes just like how your partner's profile come on a Tinder and you can right or left swipe it. So that's how it works, and you can see the algorithm of it so that if the as an employer what they will add and how this will happen. So here I have given you the link for the algorithm how this works and how this will can be done, so you can go through them, and this is a sneak peek of the algorithm like employer will be creating and he will be creating the post and these arrays will be created, and based on the preferences what employer has given he will get the profiles of the candidates or an applicants, and he can assess them and he can shortlist them or even he can left swipe them. Left swipe in the sense taking off. So here are the prototype or a wireframing of my app using Figma what I have created. Yeah, Job-a-cular app works like so. Now you are seeing an account called with the name Joma. So you can see the requirement matching is 76%, and his other metrics like education, qualification, mandatory skills, work experience, domain relevance, and you can get how it is matching with the requirement posted by an employer. And you can see the full analytics, or you can see the full profile, or you can download his profile as a PDF for assessing. So better you can go with the full view. So if you want like him, you can right swipe him. Otherwise, you can left swipe. and you can see a person who is already his requirement matching index is a person. If you want to hire them or you can to shortlist them, you can swipe and you got your a candidate, and you can, and the same notification will be sent to the candidate, and you can able to start your conversation using the API which will integration or with the Twilio, where you can connect with them over the platforms which have been given here, or you can do the in-app chat, or you can set up a video meeting in the application only. So, what are the applications of a Job-a-cular? You might already got an idea of how Job-a-cular will work and why I called it as a Tinder. So here the applications will be like searching the job, searching for a candidate or job seeker who is open for the work, and automatic resume or CV screening using the algorithm designed in the backend, and getting the analytics of assessing the candidate's profile is matching the requirement or not, and how much it is matching, and how it has to be, and more on it, and connecting with an employer or an applicant using the in-app services like some social media or chatting platforms, and file sharing, calling, or a video conference on an app, and these are the applications. And going forward, every app will have its own advantages and the limitations. And coming to the limitations of a Job-a-cular, there are three limitations over there. Those are rise of competition. So job seekers are getting more in the world, and the account of the job is getting lesser, or something happening that's nothing related to our page. But the one thing what we need to consider is the rise in the competition, and applicants are getting more, and we need the enormous number of platforms to bring them on board and get them selected for a job role. And the second limitation is attraction of bad candidates. Like in an in-person, you can get the vibes of the person and you can assess them, but it's not the same case on online. It, and often being who have been in the recruiting section, recruiting departments, have experienced it in the past 2 years. And the technical issues, it says the technical glitches or any outages which will be happen on an app or even on a servers, and which will stop or if will disrupt the flow of the app, and this is the one of the limitations which all tech apps and the digital platforms will have right nowadays. I hope this is my presentation. I hope you liked it and hope my idea has been convincing. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and I'm signing off. Bye bye.